This is how I made a lampshade out of mystery film photos from a thrift store. It starts with a quest to find the perfect secondhand lamp to sacrifice. This one. Ooh, I think this is the one. Let's get it. Lamp secured. We're going with this one. Now, the one problem is we're not at home. We're in California. So the lamp is gonna come on a journey and hopefully it'll make it back home safe and sound. So I carefully wrapped my precious lamp in some underwear and a sweater. Don't worry, it was clean. The sweater, that is. I made it back home and dang, it is much colder than California here. You can see your breath, and no matter how old I get, that's going to be the most accurate scientific method to measure temperature. The lamp survived the journey, and it is time to make the new lampshade for it. Let's go. For a while now, I've been collecting these old film photo slides from different thrift stores, and that's what we're gonna use to make the lampshade. I think these mystery photos are just so neat. Like somebody's memories and moments that just somehow got abandoned and left on a shelf. Here's some of my favorites. The first order of business is to cut away the current lampshade fabric. Dang, so the top ring that was at the top of the lampshade, it's actually silver. And I feel like I want it to match the gold look, so now I gotta spray paint it gold. I'm gonna let that dry and let's get started on piecing together the photo slides. I started with organizing the photos in rows, envisioning how they would all fit together. Here's me at warp speed building the layout. Once that was done, because I didn't have any tape, I thought it would be a good idea to just use a hot glue gun, and I started gluing them together. This was but the first of a few mishaps that happened during this project, but just voiceover Connor knows that, not this other guy. I'll be honest, I really should have just gone out. And gotten double-sided tape or something, because this glue madness is not ideal. I don't know if I'd recommend it. But I'm at the point of no return, so I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. This is what it's about, trying projects for the first time. Now it's time to attach them together, and I'm gonna use these little metal rings. I think they're for jewelry usually. They're called jump rings, but I think they'll work great for this. And of course, I got them in gold, so matchy. Oh, I just break the whole thing. Matchy matchy. I took my drill and a scrap piece of wood, then got to work drilling tiny holes in the corners of the photos. Next, I took the little metal rings and started attaching the rows together, and I just realized that I haven't even tested the lamp yet. Like, what if I flew it all the way home from California and it doesn't even turn on? I just can't even think like that. I gotta have faith it'll work, so we'll find out pretty soon here. Okay, where were we? That's right, attaching what felt like 3,000 metal rings to create the shape of the lampshade. It took a while. I just remembered about the top piece, the circle part that I painted gold, which is good that I remembered, but it's also right after I finish putting all the rows of photos together. So option one is I undo the entire top row and then reattach it onto the ring. Or option two involves these and cutting the big metal ring and then feeding it through them all. That's what I'm gonna do. You guys are getting the real deal. There's no tutorial or template that I'm following. It's just kind of figuring it out as I go and problem solving, so it's fun. Even though my concentration face shows no resemblance of fun whatsoever, I really was excited that it worked. Only one more step to go. Time to attach the lampshade to the bottom ring part, and then it's done. The end was in sight for this project. I could finally envision it all coming together. And before you know it, that was the last one. And now for the moment of truth. I'm gonna put in a light bulb and hopefully it turns on.
I haven't even tested the lamp yet.
Here we go. Come on, baby. Oh! Nice! Oh yeah, it's a touch. Check that out. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. On, off, on, off. What? Little finishing touch, I added a piece of parchment paper on the inside so you don't burn your eyeballs, and it helps diffuse the light really nicely.
Check it out. This is so cool.
Here, I'll give you a little tour of all the mystery film photos that are now a part of the lamp. This was just such a neat project. The lamp itself came from a thrift store in California, and then the film photos came from other thrift stores all over the place, and they came together in this cohesive merge to create this beautiful lamp. And I just think that's special, and it's pretty cool that these memories can live on and turn into something else with purpose.
Well, thanks for coming along. I appreciate you watching, commenting, all the support, and I'll see you next time.